Hello everyone, we are doing week 3 previews, predictions, picks, all that good stuff, and I wanted to say before we start, please make sure to subscribe if you are new. Also, I'm going to have to make this video really fast because my Wi-Fi has been down all day. Live in a rural area, so it's going to take a long time to upload, so we're going to make it as short as possible. So, you've got the Saskatchewan Roughriders taking on the Montreal Alouettes today. Saskatchewan was my pick to win this game, and also it's just gotten to be a little bit more likely that it will happen. You have Vernon Adams Jr. that's going to be out, so Trevor Harris is going to have to replace him. Then you have Jake Wieneke, who is going to be out of this game, although he has not exactly lit the world on fire. Aki is out as well. Just a lot of losses for Montreal for their first home game. Saskatchewan, I know, has not played extremely well. Well, I mean, they do have 2 wins, but of course they haven't been big blowouts. Had some good wins, but of course this is going to be a good game. Maybe depends on what Trevor Harris brings to the table, but I do expect Saskatchewan to win it. The next game we have a rematch of the Hamilton Tiger Cats going into Winnipeg to play the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Hamilton 0-2, Winnipeg 2-0. The only thing is, Hamilton, of course, in week 1 got beat up pretty bad by the Rough Riders. And defensively, they faced a lot of that. And then they had that big choke job against the Calgary Stampeders, had a 24-0 lead. Winnipeg has not looked great to start out the year. They are 2-0. I think Winnipeg should be able to win this if they can get the ground game going, if they can just find their guys. Of course, they are not as good as they have been in years past, but I do think they should start the year 3-0, and if Hamilton should lose this game, they'd be 0-3 to start the year. Not good for them at all. The other games, of course, you have the Edmonton Elks taking on the Calgary Stampeders. I'm sorry, there's a fly in here, but the Edmonton Elks are 0-2, Calgary's 2-0. Gotta be honest, I think this game could be closer than people would expect. I don't know what it's going to look like exactly, but looks like Jake Merrill might be the quarterback for Calgary in this game. I think Calgary should be able to win this, but they haven't impressed me so far to start the year. Yes, they are undefeated, but they had moments in both games where they looked like they were definitely going to lose. Edmonton could be upset here. I'm not a guy that bets, but if you wanted to, figure out what the spread was going to be, maybe it's something that you could make some money off of. But yeah, I'm picking Calgary. And then, of course, the final game of the week. I think this is going to be possibly the most entertaining game. That is the BC Lions, Toronto Argonauts. The Argonauts, I believe, are visiting the Lions at BC Place. And I think this game is going to be a prove-it game for the Lions. Yes, we had that big win in week 1 against the Elks, but Toronto went 9-5 last year. I know I said before I don't really believe in Toronto to be this big powerhouse or anything, but for BC, if you want to be a playoff team, you have to beat teams like Toronto at your place. My thinking is here the Lions are going to win. I made that my pick. Wouldn't be surprised if Toronto won. Lucky Whitehead, if you're going to be a factor in this game, I think this is going to be a good chance for the Lions to win if Lucky Whitehead is going. And then, of course, I'm really curious to see what that defense does, because if their coverage is better than what Montreal had in the third quarter of that game where McLeod Bethel-Thompson had that touchdown, they're going to be fun. But if not, of course, we'll have to see. McLeod has had some moments, and the Argos are one of those teams it's hard to figure out, but we'll have to see. Let me know your picks down below. Also, I apologize for having to get this video out and make it so quick, but please make sure to like and subscribe. Everybody stay safe. Have a great day.